Okay, so if one portion of this has somewhat symbolically been connected, okay, a sacrifice has happened and we can symbolically connect it there. Then the other one, for the other version of the 42 months is that this one speaking great things would have this head wound. Now, if this is a lesser reflection, which means this real sacrifice, the full manifestation of this is still going to happen. That what we just really saw was a symbolic coding of it, giving us the details, or at least the initiates the details. It's kind of almost how they talk to themselves. Well, we saw another coding, another reflection that goes with this, because if there's going to be the destruction of commercial Babylon, the United States, well then guess what? The United States president is no more. So there will be no more United States president. So Obama's term would be ended with the destruction of the United States. So it is connected. So if we saw this smaller reflection of a sacrifice take place here, it would be appropriate to think if the events were connected, we would see the smaller reflection of the other portion, of which Obama receives the head wound. As you see, I got Obama written right here. Oh, that's exactly what happened. On a lesser reflection, that at about that same time, within days of each other, from July 17th, I guess it was 3 days, to July 20th, within 3 days of that sacrifice, that's when that cold case posse, the sheriff, divulges all that information. Now, they just didn't divulge opinion, what they thought. What they divulged was the hard facts of a hardcore investigation. So the facts, not anybody's opinion, but the facts themselves prove that Obama's a fraud. Okay, now that's a lesser reflection that is showing that Obama, what? Should be removed. Exactly what the Bible states, that this one with the mouth speaking great things would continue for only this 3.5 year period, in other words, 42 months. So we're seeing a lesser reflection, okay, the dual nature of this event as it's connected to the 42 month, but it all just seemed to happen a little earlier in a small reflection here on July, of course, because of the occult significance as it's connected to this Ouroboros. And then, of course, as we saw, really the nature of it really comes down from the royal arch. And then that royal arch is what gave us the Cancer. And then where we knew that Cancer was fulfilling itself within the month of July. And then we knew that Cancer, the ritual significance was the gateway of life. And then, of course, we saw the connections to where, you know, in that one video that Bill did talking about that father in front of the school gateway. So I'm telling you, we're seeing a smaller reflection symbolically of the fulfillment of the plan that they're trying to do and how they're trying to do it. They're speaking a language they think that people don't understand. Well, some of us understand it. Some of us understand it. And you can see that, you know, some of us do understand it, and it's right here. So that's the connection here. If you research what's happened with that sheriff, I don't know his name. I really haven't even looked into it too much. I saw enough of it to understand that it was directly related to what I was talking about and floored, and I was well pleased to see it, because if I didn't, frankly, I would have began to, you know, wonder about what I was seeing. But because the nature of the two events that I've seen within 3 days to each other are not the full manifestation, but they're exactly the two things that I said would happen exactly within the month that I said they would, exactly just connected, man. And, you know, I don't know. It's incredible to me. So research the video that is concerning this information about his birth certificate and other information, and you're going to find out that, yeah, at that time, Obama did suffer some sort of wound to his character identity, some sort of wound to one of his heads. Now, it's a lesser reflection, but nonetheless, it's there, and nonetheless, it was collected or connected within days of this sacrifice to bring about. All this is symbolism to bring about the New World Order. And the New World Order, if you say that word fast, it's like new water, new water, New World Order, new water, new water. They're trying to bring the new water, my friends. Don't take it.